Hello everybody and welcome back to Europa, where we are currently working away on coring a bunch of these provinces with our full cores because we decided in the last episode we don't care about being over our governing capacity. That is fine. We don't care in the slightest. So that's wonderful. We're also working towards getting ourselves our manufactories. That will be done quite soon. So that is great. We're also waiting for an opportunity to do something about the Songhai Ottomans alliance. Right now is not the time to do that, especially with Ottomans allied with Bohemia. Yikes. We're allied with Russia, and we'll just see if we can get an opportunity to do something with the Ottomans. That is the overall goal there. For the time being, we will continue to work on developing our already incredibly strong economy, and to that end, we're of course going to check for workshops, nothing. And great temples, nothing. And manufactories, of course, there's a number of those that we should build. So that is fine. After we're done cranking out manufactories, we're going to start pumping out the universities in the hopes that we get Renaissance. What else is required for Renaissance to spawn in our territory? Is in a state? Easy enough. Printing press and global trade needs to be present. That's true of basically all of our territories. Development of at least 30. That's a bit tougher. So I kind of feel like that's not really going to happen. That said, if it spawns in Zimbabwe, great. Zimbabwe is probably the only location in our territory that's really going to go for that. Is there a development map mode? I believe there is. Yes. So we can see here, I mean, we've got development of 34 in Zimbabwe, but I really don't think we have that much development anywhere else. Yeah, and we've not really been focusing that. So it's really only going to be Zimbabwe that it can spawn in. But we're going to assume it's not going to spawn in Zimbabwe and still build universities in a lot of locations so that it will spread quickly in our territory like manufactories has. That's going to be the goal. So that's great. As far as actual technology goes, we're behind time in admin tech, and we really do need to work on that. Miklov insulted us. I've heard your heir enjoys hunting. Do be careful. It'd be such a shame if an unforeseen accident should happen. Indeed. Well, unfortunately for them, I don't think we... Oh, our heir's pretty good, actually. Yeah, our heir's decent in terms of skills. So we would actually not like that too much. We can, however, continue to build manufactories. And so, of course, we shall. And continue to core. We've got a lot more coring to do yet. And that's fine. We're going to go like this direction, I think. That'll be fine. Last episode, we did swap over to admin power focus, so that's great. And we are, of course... Why is the outliner closed? There we go. That's much better. We are, of course, going to continue working on getting some of our vassals annexed. And looking at Miklov here, they just actually... these are the guys who just threatened our heir. Very rude. I think that we can... Yeah, we can definitely get this up to 190. You know what? We're going to influence them. And then we're going to annex them. That's what they get for threatening our heir. What a bunch of jerks. Gain 20 prestige. Cool. I mean, we wasted 10 of that, but we're capped, and that's, I guess, fine. So we're going to begin annexing Miklov immediately. Our royal marriage immediately ended. Hilarious. We don't care about re-upping it. Irrelevant to us. We're going to continue to core these as quickly as we can. We want that autonomy to come down. That is the biggest thing for us right now. And we also need to keep in mind that we are going to be getting a decent amount of governing capacity fairly soon. We're going to be getting 250 from our admin tech, but there was another 250 that was coming down the pipeline, and I don't remember where it was from. Ideas? Maybe? I don't think so. I forget where that was coming from. Miklov wants a royal marriage. Sure, I guess that's fine. Bohemia has become self-sustaining, so we're going to go colonize in Shamba. Perfect. And we'll just continue working our way through these cores. There's a lot more coring to do here. And we're going to need to continue to work on our admin tech for a while. So we probably want to enter a bit of... Ooh, Ottomans being jerks. We do want to probably enter a bit of an extended chill phase here. We've dropped to number 3 in the rankings, but that's only because we're lacking an institution. And we will have that very soon. In fact, we may have... Well, it's going to cost us a decent chunk, for sure. We're up to 7.6% here, and yeah, I mean, we can continue to build manufactories. This is not necessarily to get it to spread faster. This is mostly just for the economic benefits at this point. You can see here, there's really not that many more manufactories to build. I'm really pleased about that. We could include subjects, but for now we're not. Drilling paid off. Fantastic. We're going to continue to core. And this is getting down to only a few hundred more admin power that we need to pour into these cores. So that's really, really good too. But our admin power is definitely on the low side. Very low. I'm really not okay with it. How are we doing on our military, like, land force limit here? We're at basically half of our land force limit. Honestly, I think that we should do something about that. If we're at half of our land force limit, we should have each of these be like dual armies, with one being drilled and one being undrilled. The main reason that we haven't expanded our armies is because of the drilling. And we have supply limit issues if we make the armies bigger, but if we make them each be like, if each army is 2 divisions, then that'll be fine. So let's go ahead and check our army templates here. So this is 28,410. So that's actually going to need to be deleted because we want this to be 30,410. Excellent. And that is, of course, template name. Perfect. And we're going to raise that up. I wish this view showed supply limits. Benin will work. Perfect. Okay, now over here, we need like 44-ish supply limit. In fact, it would have to be 44. Hunga's at 48. We could actually swap these, put them over in Borno, where their leader will have their supply limit be reduced a bit, or their supply cost, rather. So they move into Borno. Like so. Go back to drilling. And then we construct an army template in Manga, like that. Okay, and then we'll build another one over this way. Let's check for... Actually, Shendi is fine. But we need cash. Okay, that's fine. We'll have that cash very, very quickly. But this is going to be a huge military expansion. The one thing we are not going to be able to do is drill all of these. We need to keep that in mind. Oh, we have a free colonist. I don't want to have a free colonist right now, so we're going to go over to Shaga. Perfect. We're going to have this filled in very shortly here. Our units have indeed suffered casualties. We're expecting to have some attrition as we get this done. We'll continue to do some coring. Always great. Only have 2 colonies going on right now. Interesting. Let's go ahead and get ourselves another army template, and this one, of course, goes into Shendi. And we will create that right over there. I don't care about that war. And you can definitely see our manpower is plummeting as we are basically doubling the size of our army. That's fine. We'll continue to core. And this is going to make a lot of people really, really scared of us. So we have finished our colony there. We're going to go into Korea next. Wait, no, we're not. We're going to recall that because we need to come down to Australia. Over to Tiwi. These guys group together, and we can definitely start working on these guys. We'll build a spy network there. We're just going to conquer them. No big deal. We've got our unit there. We might want to have an army up here, but I think for now, we'll get one going over here. Now, we're short on manpower to get this next army queued up. That's fine. We do have access to a new quality idea, morale of navies plus 10%. Great. We'll go ahead and grab that one. And how are we doing on institutions? We're at 8.0%. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. I do think that we're going to get our manufactories today, which will, or rather this episode, which will put us up to number 1 in the Great Powers again. So that is wonderful. We have enough now to get another army template built, and so we will. I think Mogadishu has the supply limit for this. Yes, it does. There we go. And then we're going to need one more army template built, and that one will, of course, go down over here. Let's check to see. It can go into Kilwa. That'll be fine. Excellent. Next month tick, we're going to be able to make Pabongo into a core. There we go. We still have quite a lot to go here. No doubt about that. Our governing cap is quite high. Bohemia is the new emperor. I don't care. We lost a general, and that is this general here. So we do need a new one. We'll roll him up. Only one maneuver. And that means that they actually have to build the supply depot. Other options potentially is increasing the supply limit here by increasing the development. There we go. That should do the trick. Perfect. Get back to drilling. There we go. We have a colonist again. Ah. I didn't realize this is Portugal. Yeah, that makes some sense. Portugal's being jerks over here. We're going to send a colonist. And what are we doing over here? We're at 8 on our spy network? Sure. We don't really care too much about Portugal. I mean, we'll take that over, sure. Portugal is, I think, really weak compared to us. They're very upset at us, sure. They're Miltech 21, and they have access to actually quite a number of soldiers, but we definitely have more. Their manpower reserves are up there. Ours are not, because we just almost doubled the size of our military. Our military is now up to 409 land force limit. We have a huge army. I think we have the largest army in the world. Let's check the ledger. Okay, so total. Yes. We have the largest army in the world by almost double. Hilarious. And we're still doing amazingly on our treasury. Let's go ahead and build more manufactories. There we go. Another good chunk of those. And let's get some cores rolling here. Or a core, anyway. Get that autonomy ticking on down. Sure will be nice when we can start putting this towards admin tech again. But I really want to get this autonomy down. And yeah, this is costing 12.6% more because we're over our governing cap, but that's okay. Lose 50 admin power or ignore them. We're ignoring them. We are not losing admin power right now. Thank you very much. We do need to wait until we have 44,000 manpower until we can get our last template army down over here. That's okay. Oh, yes, government reforms. That's where the other 250 governing cap was going to come from. So we're definitely going to be taking the governing cap over here. L'état, c'est moi. Fantastic. And as far as this goes, I mean, I still don't care about absolutism. I should, but I really don't. Administrative possible policies, sure. We could become a republic, but I feel like that's not good for us. I kind of don't care. I mean, it's going to be a while before we need to make this choice, so we'll not worry about that for right now. So we do have that governing cap boost. That's great. That does help us a bit with our core creation cost. Cuts that malice almost in half, so that's neat. You can see here that it really didn't make that much of a difference, though. It really didn't. It's a little bit, sure, but not a huge amount. We're definitely going to want to take a diplomatic idea, but we need admin power to get more idea groups, so that'll be a thing. We're going to be finishing off this military idea group in just a couple hundred, well, like 700 more military power. At 10 per month, that'll be like 70 months, but that's okay. I do definitely want to get Zabid cored here. And we do still have some provincial unrest, particularly up in Mecca. I suppose that's not surprising. Especially considering that we are currently converting Mecca. But it'll never be converted. Let's not convert Mecca. Okay, we're going to do Al-Qadarif instead. There we go. They're going to love being Shona. It's true. Being Shona is amazing. It's the absolute best thing. Look at how golden we are. How could they not like this? I see that Florida is enthusiastic. Cool. Ottomans, are you guys gonna do anything? Like, they're just kind of chilling there. Being jerks. Not really expanding the size of their military at all. I'm gonna just build a spy network in Ottomans for right now. I want to know what's going on up there a little bit more. There we go. Miklaf has been annexed, and these guys, we're honestly just going to send them back to the manpower pool. There we go. Then there's Rassids here. We'll just improve relations with them once our diplomat comes back. There's them in Kaffa as well as Makuria. I don't know that we're going to be annexing any of these guys anytime soon. There's all that annexed vassal malice going on. But maybe yes. Honestly, though, with them out in Hormuz, I kind of want them to remain quasi-independent. Hormuz, though. They have more than 100 total development. What have they got for friends? Mughals. Fair enough. Yeah, so right now Ottomans and Mughals are kind of stopping our advancement up here. We're just waiting for a good opportunity. That said, Mughals are in a war, but they're winning that war. 200 population in Shamba. And keep in mind, we are getting quite a bit more powerful over time as we continue to consolidate and get all this put together. This is, in fact, beneficial for us. That's quite a number of those that we could build. I want to check. Oh, that's a lot. Okay, we don't want to spend the ducks right now. Instead, we're just going to do that and make ourselves quite a lot of cash. And then we're going to build a great temple there. And then we're going to spam out a few more manufactories. Beautiful. We are definitely running out of places to build those. I do want to check, though. 8,000. They're going to love being Shona. It's true. Let's go ahead and save up for this. I'm not going to take out loans. I'm not going to do any corruption. I don't think. Yeah, no, I'm not going to do that. All I'm going to do is save up for it. We're going to try not to spend the cash. Keep in mind, we're making like 228 per month. And we can also turn down our army maintenance. Now, that will only affect our units that are not drilling, which these guys are. So the half of our armies that aren't drilling, Makuria and Rassids, I don't want that. No, thank you. 23,000 manpower. Morale of armies or discipline? I feel like the discipline is better right now. Okay. We're going to take the Benin. The Benin Corps here. There we go. Under 200 admin power before we're done coring. That's great. We're currently making 267 gold per month. I do want to get our last army template done here. Yeah, this is going to cost us money. 590 gold, to be precise. So that's fine-ish. Ottomans, we're building a spy network. I'm shocked. Shocked, I tell you. Wow. Not that shocked, if I'm honest. Shamba is self-sustaining, and we're going to go to Kuria. There we go. We'll make Shamba into a core. Ah, our new emperor. Cool. We're actually still at 3 stability, shockingly. I definitely expected that that would drop, but no. Okay, we're making more money. We have no current cult, and we definitely need to be Enkai. And let's check in 13 per month. Neat. Our military power is low. Once we can change it, we should probably focus back on military, but that's going to be in a while. We absolutely do not want to be without an advisor, and 5% discipline, yes, please. That's a huge deal. And our armies are gathering over here. Excellent. So we've got a much more powerful army situation here. Ooh. Yes. Welcome to the faith. So we're going to be able to make Mecha into a core very shortly. Next month, in fact. That's great. And we're going to continue with the admin power focus here for a while. We have to for like 8 years. And that's actually a good thing. We want to definitely be finishing up Admin Tech 19 and ideally 20 as well very soon here. We're going to be in Dip Tech 22 pretty shortly. Our military technology is going to be taking a bit of a hit right now, which is not amazing. We're definitely not going to be taking another military idea group. It's not for a while. Ah, right. We can fabricate a claim over here. And 28 development. Okay, sure. That's a lot of development. Okay, we're going to go ahead and declare on these guys. We're going to need to tick so we have our CB. There we go. And we'll declare on them. This should be no problem. Tiwi, Mianjin, and Kemalori will join this. And where are they? Mianjin? Okay, we'll figure this out in a bit. Russia won't join. We don't care. We have a lot of troops right now. We'll confirm that. No, you guys are not needed for war. Honestly, you're really not needed for war. Why don't you go ahead and keep drilling? There we go. Can just keep drilling. And that's autonomous sieging, right? I don't want to do that either. So we're going to come on over here. These guys. Right. We should have raised our army maintenance first. They're going to walk in down here. We're going to allow our army maintenance, or rather our morale, to tick back a bit. Maybe we just swap here. I mean, they're going to siege this before we're done. No, they're not. Fascinating. We're already at 7%, so this siege should go very, very quickly. And then, as far as the other guys we're at war with, we know we're at war with Mianjin. And, these guys. And who's the other one? Tiwi? Tiwi was up over here. They must have migrated. I'm not sure where Tiwi is now. Oh, right here. Yep, they did indeed migrate. So that's fine. There's some forces up there. Yep. To be expected. We're just going to take this and then work our way up. Should be fine. We'll core that. And of course, we're saving up cash right now. We won this siege. And let's just walk on up. We lost a general, and that was this general here. Roll up a new one. Ooh, that's some nice fire there. Okay. We converted Al-Qadarif, and so we are next going to convert Kishan. That will be wonderful. And up north we go. There's nowhere really for them to go. So that's fine. We are going to need to bring some ships over. So let's go ahead and bring our transport fleet, which oddly enough has a galley. Okay, cool. We're going to bring them over to like here-ish. It'll be fine. It is, however, time to put a cut in here. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. And next episode, we are going to finish up this colonial war. You can leave your offerings to the engagement gods in the form of likes, comments, subscribes, and bell ringings. And I will see you all next time.